I don't know how to start this video. I can't do it. I'm gonna get it wrong. Yep, we all have it. The talking one inside, or the talking ones, because who knows which one is talking in any given moment. Hello and welcome to Soul Freedom Harmony. My name is Lois, and today I want to talk about something I've been seeing online, which is the perception that we have of ourselves and what we see on screen and how they interact. So, for example, if you see a spiritual teacher on the screen and you perceive them to be a certain way, for example, with really good routines and habits, really chill, non-reactive and things like this, and you have a certain perception of yourself, sometimes you can be projecting your perception of how you think you should be onto this person and thinking that they are that way, and then feeling bad about yourself for not being that way, or something like this. Something like that. So basically, what I want to do today is bring some authenticity online, because any influencer, any spiritual teacher, any celebrity, anything like this, these people are just people. And we all have parts of us which we would rather share and parts of us which we would rather not share. Just the same as people watching have parts of you that you would rather share and parts of you that you would rather not share. The thing is, whether we would rather have these parts of us and share them or not, that doesn't take away from the fact that we have these parts of us inside us. So there can be a part, there are parts inside of everyone that we think are bad and wrong. I should not have this, should not think this, should not feel this, should not show this. We all have that. We all have parts which is like, yes, this is good and right, and I'm proud of this, I want to show this, yes, I want everyone to see me like this. We also all have, yes, this is how I want it to be, and okay, this is not how I want it to be. We all have days where it's like, yes, I was so in alignment with how I want to be today, mostly. And we all have days like, well then, what happened? What is going on? Oh, you know, days, we all have days, like all kind of days, moments, all kinds of moments. And that is normal. That is okay, and that is allowed. Like, for example, a few days ago, I was feeling like a failure about my business. Like, oh no, my subscribers aren't growing. Oh no, I'm not making as much money as I would like. Oh no, I shouldn't have XYZ situation going on in my life. And then a few days after that, that turned into like a inspiration to look at what am I feeling like I have inside that I could share that I haven't shared, and it's just a new product. Like, sometimes there's this super practical perspective about what's going on, and sometimes it's like, oh my god, this means I'm a failure because I haven't solved world hunger. And then sometimes it's like, oh well, if world hunger is something that I want to solve, hey, let's have a go. And world hunger is actually not something that I'm directly working on. These are just examples, but yeah. So then, my personal life, I felt like a failure because of my perception of my career. And then that same failure turned into an inspiration for a life-changing course, like a course that had the potential to at least alleviate some human suffering. And so I'm feeling like this spiritual teacher, like, yes, I'm gonna change my life, change the world. Yeah, you know, this kind of thing. And then the next day, I feel like a child and I don't understand my emotions. And I'm awake at 6 o'clock in the morning, like, what is the meaning of life? And oh my god, can somebody turn down the universal perception of oneness? And then, yeah, we're all nuts. we didn't come here to be perfect or to be an ideal or to only be good and right and to not be bad and wrong. We came here to be ourselves and to be all of who we are. And it's difficult to embrace the parts of ourselves that we perceive to be bad and wrong, because that's what we learn through socialization and through shame, and that this part of me isn't okay. And even it can be a personal perception of this part of me isn't okay because I don't agree with what it's saying or doing. And pushing against parts of us and making them bad and wrong and saying that they shouldn't exist, it's still a part of you. So if you have this part of you that's bad and wrong and shouldn't exist, and you push it away because you're so good and right, does that look kind, what I'm doing to this part? I'm good and right, you shouldn't exist, you're bad and wrong. I'm good and right, you're bad and wrong. This does not look like a happy bunny. And so the key for me that I found is, it's painful and scary, I'm not gonna lie to you. Everything that is a part of you is a part of you. And so to try to make it not a part of you causes harm. And because everything is one, you harm one part of one, you harm everything. So it's to try and understand this part and why it is the way it is, but not so that it changes, just curiosity. Or it's to be unconditionally present with all the parts of who I am, and to practice releasing resistance to what is, because you can't just say like, okay, now I am unconditional and I love and accept all parts of me, I accept what is and I understand why everything is the way it is. No, it's a process. But just to have some awareness on the general concept that we're all part of the same unified field. Every part of us, every person, and every being. All of these parts of us are a part of us, whether we like it or not. So how are we treating all parts of us? And if something exists, it has the right to exist authentically. And by allowing everything to exist in an attitude of unconditionality. Unconditionality, what do I mean? It's like there's no condition upon which you are allowed to exist in the atmosphere of my love. Because you exist, it's allowed. Because it simply is. You are a unique expression of me, of Source. So your authenticity is allowed, and your authenticity is allowed. We all exist as unique expressions of oneness. I forgot what I was going to say, just going to be authentic about that. Oh, and so, yes, the authenticity of each part is allowed, and it's embraced, and it's celebrated, and it's wonderful. It's also a dichotomy that what's happening at the same time is an awareness of how we all affect each other. So my authenticity is not going to just do whatever it wants and fuck everybody else. This authenticity is celebrated in such a way where it supports and is harmonious with the rest of the whole. Like authenticity and thriving as a whole is not a contradiction, it's all a symbiosis. So how do we become aware of the way that we're affecting each other and affecting our internal parts? We become aware of how we feel. We allow ourselves to feel the entire spectrum of emotion, negative and positive and everything in between. As we pick and choose which things we want to feel, one, you're not really feeling if you do that, because resisting any emotion is not allowing you to feel the full spectrum of every emotion. So by being willing to feel that which is painful and to listen to it, to see it, to hear it, to feel it, to allow understanding to come, or to investigate if that feels like it's coming from a place that's what you feel is right for you. I do not recommend doing self-inquiry from a place of you need to be different. Watch out for that. It's okay. Just watch out. It's delicate, like the intention for which shadow work is being used. But allowing all parts of us to exist is a good way to go. It's good and right. No, it's not that it's good. It's not even that it's good. It's that it's logical. We all do exist as a part of the whole. Every single part of you exists as a part of the whole. Every single part of me exists as a part of the whole. So all of those parts are affecting all the other parts. So let's take care of how each one is doing within that whole. That is taking care of the whole and taking care of the whole at the same time. And how can I advocate for that in this moment? I can show you parts of me that I never usually show before. Because I thought that I shouldn't. Because I thought I need to be doing so good or they're not going to listen to my spiritual information. Well, you can listen if you want to, and you don't have to listen. I was gonna say I don't care, but I totally do. Part of me cares and part of me doesn't care. Part of me cares how you react to me and part of me doesn't care. Part of me gets annoyed when I post videos and I pour my heart and soul into them and I'm asking you guys things and then nobody fucking answers me. It's annoying as fuck. Hello? Anyone in there? If you are really there and really watching, react, respond. Zombies, hello. Yeah, just like sharing my emotions and my reactions. It's like, no, the authentic reaction when I'm pouring my heart and soul into creating things and no one's being responsive is to feel an emotional reaction and be like, what the fuck, guys? Like, I'm just about to head out of here. Like, yeah, this is something that's normal. It wouldn't be human to just be like, oh yes, nobody's responding to me. Jolly good. That's not how I am on the inside. It's harmful to pretend that we don't have emotional reactions if we do. It's not authentic. It's harmful to shame others about having emotional reactions and expecting them to be non-reactive. Like, I heard Teal Swan talking about this, about how she gets given shit if she is like emotionally reactive in any moment, or if she acts a hair out of line to how a spiritual teacher, quote unquote, should act. And it's like, what? Let the woman be a human too. Human and being. We're human beings, not being human beings. If we're just a being, we would not have a body and we would not bother with the earth. We came here to be both human and being. Our humanity is allowed. Our spiritual information is allowed. All of me is allowed and all of you is allowed. And actually, by allowing and embracing all parts of ourselves, this is how they get to have awareness of each other and awareness of how we are all affecting each other and we feel. And this is how we live in greater harmony, with every part being supported to achieve its highest potential. What is with this? No. Sorry. Oh, this video, it doesn't make sense. You didn't say it right. You didn't say it properly. Okay, thanks. Well, I did my best. So, yeah. Yeah, my granddad just came in because he did, and it made a sound. And that annoys me because I want the video to be perfect and quiet and silent. So, yeah. Oh yeah, that's another thing I can share. So I've been living in my granddad's house for a little while. Like, I made a desire video like months back and said, oh yeah, my room is messy because I'm moving, and I thought I was moving then, and I just like didn't move. So anyway, what's been happening since then is that I've been still living at my granddad's until I was actually ready to move, but now I am actually really moving, so this is why my stuff is kind of out, and I didn't want to move it because I wanted to be authentic. So yeah, this is out because I'm actually moving into my own flat, and I'm so excited. Yes, I've been moving around so much because I was with an organisation who were doing retreats, so I was moving between my granddad's house and communities and retreats, but I've since left that organisation and come back to my granddad's, and then felt called to move to my own space, because this version of me is a version of me who wants to have that experience and who feels able to appreciate it. And so yeah, I'm letting myself have that experience at the same time as focusing on connecting with people, going out, doing the things that I need to do, self-care, blah, blah, whatever I feel like doing, but importantly, connecting with others. And I wanna create my own events because there is a big need. It's not just in me, it's in all of us. We need connection, authentic connection. We need human connection that supports our authenticity, like human connection that allows us to be ourselves. We need it. Don't bullshit yourself. Don't bullshit me. We need it. So anyway, I am making sure that I am focusing on connection in my life, as well as whatever else I want to focus on. So yeah. Today I am chilling with Luna. My sleeping pattern has been loop-de-loop upside down. So last night I didn't go to bed. I just lay in bed and rested. So I had a good long rest. I didn't sleep, okay. So then I got up when it was morning to stay awake all today in the hopes that that will reset my sleep schedule and I will be able to wake up in the morning tomorrow. Because I had a period of time where I was nocturnal while I was creating stuff, and then suddenly I missed a day, so I am doing a jig to try and flip it back around. So yeah, we're all people, guys. We're all human beings, humans and beings. So yeah, it's important to meet your needs. Yeah, thank you. Part of me felt like that was important to say. It's important to me at the moment that I meet my needs and create my life's work and be all of who I am. I like this part of me that's not usually allowed to speak. It's a bit scary. She's weird. She's lost her mind. We shouldn't listen to her for spiritual information. Okay, so let's leave it there. Oh, I didn't do it right. Oh, I did it wrong. Oh. So, with all that being said, like this video if you want to like this video. Dislike this video if you want to dislike this video. Comment if you want to comment. If you do want to leave a comment, that would be awesome. Thank you. I will ask you something and you can reply if you're there. If you're there, hello. ASMR, hello, 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 hello. How are you? Hello, how are you? Comment that down below. Hello, how are you? I know it's a difficult question, but hello, how are you? Or if you feel really don't know what to say, leave a love heart emoji so that I know you watched until the end. Okay, thank you. And subscribe if you haven't already, if you want to be back next time we post more soul, freedom, harmony content. So I'm gonna leave my awesome, useful, important, amazing, incredible links in the description box for Patreon, for my deep exclusive content, you know, my magical guidebooks, The Mysterious Business of Human Needs, that can support you to revolutionize your awareness of needs, your relationships, your business, your leadership, your, you know, all the important juicy aspects of life that you might enjoy if you find yourself here on this channel. And also some of it's difficult, what it will support you through as well. We allow space for everything. They're super medicinal, entheogenic, they're fucking awesome, so go check them out. I link them here, and I never know which goddamn side that thing is, but I leave the link here if you would like to read them. Even the description of them on Patreon is an awesome read. So go and read the description, I dare you. It doesn't bite. Yeah. If you want to experience the energy of receiving, if you feel like emotionally starved, if you feel like you overgive, if you feel like you're having trouble manifesting things, if you feel like shit, this can probably just help you. So I felt amazing when I did this, and I really didn't expect it. I was just making what I felt called to make, and it made me feel euphoric in the drop. So who knows what's possible for you. So if you're feeling a bit shit, here, I leave a link here. So receiving Niagara Falls Alchemy. It's an incredible session that I made because I am an incredible spiritual teacher and a fucking child at the same time. So join us, free Patreon community in the description box, to be added to my mailing list and to get free journaling prompts, and there's a few free videos over there and blah blah blah. So yep, that'll do for now. So thank you so much for being here with my insecure ass and my confident ass and my child ass and my, that sounded a bit West, and my woman ass and my, you know, all my asses. Take super good care of all your parts and all your people. Thank you. Much love. Namaste.